Hey everyone, welcome back to Happy Life, Better Life. My name is Tasha and I welcome you here to this space. This space is for women in their 40s and 50s who are starting over and, who maybe have been through divorce or separation and they're starting a new life or charting a new path. So, welcome back everyone. So, I have been really, really busy, and also I've been experiencing some technical difficulties. So, I had lost my, well, not lost it, but I had left my computer um, at my daughter's house for a time, and I didn't have it. And also, I don't know, some of my programs are not working. So, I just decided I wasn't going to allow that to stop me. I was going to go ahead and just make the video. It may not have the intro or the outro, but you can still get this good content that I want to put out and share with you. So, what have I been doing? I've been doing a lot. I started an LLC. I wrote a children's book that should be coming out hopefully next week. Um, I have some other projects I'm also working on, and I started an Etsy page, and I'm going to have some stuff for happy lifers on there. This is one of the things that I have created. It's a notebook, and it says, I am a happy lifer because I believe in journaling. I believe in journaling. I think we should journal because, number one, it helps us to process, and also sometimes you can look back at where you were at a certain point and see just how far you came or how you made it through certain situations. And so I believe that that is beneficial. This is another one that I'm working on, and it's called Happy Lifers Are Groovy Baby because I kind of like the 70s theme. And so these will be available on my Etsy page along with some t shirts and things like that that I've been working on. I'm excited, but there will also be some other things on there as well. So let's get into my topic today. So I did a video a little while ago, and it was talking about the one reason to stay in a failing marriage. And the one reason that I gave, in short, was if both of the people are willing to put in the work to make the marriage work, and if both of those people really do love each other. Because sometimes people can love each other and still have problems communicating, still have problems working together, understanding each other. But this is my thought on that and my opinion on that, that if both people are not willing to put in the work, then it's not going to work. Because one person can't save a marriage. If one person could save a marriage, there would be plenty of marriages that would still, be in existence today. But one person, no matter how much they love, no matter how supportive they try to be, can save a marriage. You need both people to want it. So I had a person who commented that it was bad advice that I was giving. Ooh, did I laugh out loud? I didn't mean to do that. Let me bring it in for a minute. But so anywho, uh, she basically stated that you know men will that men don't love the way women do. That men will go out and sleep with a prostitute and come home and tell their wife and their kids that they love them, and that after a while he'll get tired and he'll start gaslighting, and then take the woman down to her lowest point and then leave. And she also stated that men should never be left alone with the children, to care for the children, and said that that was bad advice, because there was a part in the video where basically I stated that sometimes what works in one marriage may not work in another marriage, that people have to figure out sometimes what works best for them. Meaning that there have been times when maybe the woman had the job and she was making more money, because she might be a CEO or she might have been working in this position way longer, and so they compromise and say, well, she'll work, he'll stay home with the children for a time because maybe they don't want the children in daycare or whatever, so they want to care for them themselves. So basically, her opinion was that the men should never be left alone with the children, that the men should always pay 100% of the bills and things like that. So, this is what I'm going to say about that. Number one, this person has definitely been through something or is going through something. I don't view all men one way and all women one way. There are good and bad men, and there are good and bad women. That's a fact. It's not an opinion. I happen to know of men who are great fathers. I happen to know of men who are single fathers and who are doing a fantastic job raising their children. You know, they're very caring, they're very on top of things. You know, they cook, they clean, they do all of that. I don't think a woman should have children with somebody that she feels like she can't trust with her children. You know, and that's not to say that people, you know, things happen. I understand this, but I'm not going to put out a blanket statement like that. This person just put out a blanket statement like all men are pedophiles or all men, you know, see prostitutes or all men are liars and cheaters and stuff like that. That's not all men. That's not the world that I live in. And basically, what I want to say is that whether you're, before we even get into the whole children aspect, you know, sometimes we don't know things when we're younger, but by the time we're in our 40s and 50s, we should know some stuff, okay? So, what you know and what you do, they should align. They should align. And you should know that you're picking a person who has character. Whether it be male or female, you want them to have character. I've said this before and I'll say it again because character denotes a lot of things. And to me, the type of people that this woman is talking about are not people of character. So at the end of the day, people, make a good choice about who you're going to spend your time with. Sometimes we don't know right away. As we get to know them, as we move along in the process, then we find out certain things. And sometimes, too, you have to know what you're looking for. And then you also have to be what you're looking for. Like the song says, don't be a dime, don't be a nickel out here trying to find a dime, that kind of thing. You know, and I'm just speaking truth. I'm just speaking truth. I'm just speaking facts, not fiction, you know, not just my opinion. At the end of the day, I always want to encourage you to live your best life. I want to encourage you to make good choices. I want to encourage you that you can do the things that you want and need to do, even if you're doing them alone. So that's basically all I want to say about that. I'm not going to give negativity too much attention, but because it was put out there openly, I wanted to address it openly. Um, I'm still hanging in there. I'm doing some things that I enjoy doing, but I want to say there have definitely been, I would say, some, what do I want to call them? Not diversions, but roadblocks. I'll call them that. I thought I was going one way, and as it turns out, I ended up going a different way. Um, I didn't know that I was going to be starting a business with a friend of mine, and that came about, and I'm really happy about that. And um, you know, we're starting at the bottom and working our way to the top, and that's what I'm going to say about that. I thank you guys for tuning in. I thank you guys for sharing. You know, even with that person in their comments, you know, I thank her for taking the time to watch the video, and at least I think she watched the video because a lot of the stuff that she was saying or addressing didn't have anything to do with that particular video. But I still thank her for taking the time to express herself. And in the meantime, I thank you for taking the time to be here and to be part of this Happy Lifers community. And I will definitely keep you abreast of what's going on because I'm excited, I'm moving ahead, I'm forging ahead, and I believe that there's great things in store. And I'm going to do my best to live until I'm not here to live anymore. How about that? And I think that we should all do that and take advantage of the experiences that we have and make them positive and do great things. So, in the meantime, you have a great day, live a happy life and a better life, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.